Wildlife are under really three major threats. One is about habitat loss, and it's about how we choose to use our land, our forest, our grasslands. Should we cut down the forest for forest trees and products? Should we graze more animals? Should we have more wildlife and tourism? And how can we come together on that? The second real big threat is this trade in wildlife. So it's unsustainable, the harvesting of wildlife when it's not managed well. When you manage hunting well, when you manage harvesting wildlife well, it can last forever, but unmanaged, they'll go extinct. And then the third big threat is disease. So we have diseases moving around, diseases introduced by domestic animals, diseases introduced by people that can affect wildlife. Gorillas can get measles and die from humans. They can get influenza and die from humans. So we have this transfer of diseases, so we really have to get a better handle on controlling diseases. And even the trade and invasive species can move diseases around inadvertently, just by accident, and really threaten wildlife. Biodiversity and health in general, animal and human health, are inextricably linked. We can't really separate the two. So we see that with biodiversity, for one thing, all the products of the world are there. So there's the genome of all biodiversity. So we'll have medicines, potential vaccines, or just waiting to be discovered. Biodiversity also serves as a source for spreading out disease. So we're less vulnerable to disease, in fact, when we have a lot of biodiversity. And then finally, biodiversity is the complexity of ecosystems. So that's fresh drinking water, clean air. So we have all these services of ecosystems, and ecosystems are really just a composite of biodiversity. The illegal trade in wildlife has been responsible for major diseases like SARS. Ebola hemorrhagic fever is really from bushmeat hunting. In many countries, that's illegal. So really better regulating trade. We see animals moving around the world. H5N1 influenza was illegally brought to the UK and caught in quarantine by the veterinary authorities by birds being smuggled in. So this trade that's uncontrolled, and we're talking billions of animals moving around the planet every year, and they take their diseases with them, and it's all under the radar screen. So it's really a huge risk to animal health and human health.